15 Starbucks hot drinks. Starbucks has an amazing range of drinks, but it can be a little overwhelming when you're up at the counter. It's difficult to know which hot drinks are available, and you can often fall into the habit of always ordering the same. Well, don't worry, because in this video, we'll introduce you to the best hot drinks at Starbucks, so you can try something new this winter. 15 best Starbucks hot drinks. Warm up this winter. There's no one size fits all with Starbucks, and it does come down to personal preference. We've created a list of best main menu Starbucks drinks and some secret menu variations, so if you got a full range of options. We've also included some dairy, caffeine, and keto Starbucks drinks, so no matter what your dietary requirements are, you have loads of great hot drinks at Starbucks to choose from. Caramel Macchiato. The Caramel Macchiato is a Starbucks classic. It combines sweet flavor of caramel with the bitterness of espresso to give a good balance, which is popular with sugar and coffee lovers alike. The Caramel Macchiato is made by mixing steamed milk with vanilla syrup and foam, with a double espresso shot poured on the top. Caramel drizzle is then layered on top of the foam to complete it. There are 250 calories in a single serving and 150 milligrams of caffeine. A caramel macchiato is generally only available as a short, but you can order it as a grande or tall and they'll add an extra espresso. You can also order a nice caramel macchiato, but it's obviously not a winter warmer. The caramel macchiato shouldn't be confused with the regular Starbucks caramel latte. The regular latte is more filling, but the caramel macchiato will give you a more noticeable caffeine boost. It makes a great pick-me-up on a cold morning, but if this is too sweet for you, you can always order a regular espresso macchiato. Cafe Americano. A Starbucks Cafe Americano is one of their signature drinks, and you can't create a list of the best hot drinks at Starbucks without including it. It's very simple, and it's pretty much just espresso and hot water, but has a bold, full-bodied flavor from the espresso beans. It's a favorite with coffee purists who enjoy coffee straight up. A Cafe Americano is simple. It's just an espresso with hot water poured on top. It can be served as is or custom-made by adding milk, cream, or sugar. If you leave it back, there are no calories or sugar, so it's a great choice for those on a keto diet. And if you use a plant-based milk, you can keep it dairy-free. It's got a big caffeine kick with 150 milligrams, but you can also add an extra espresso shot if you want to. The Cafe Americano is simple but unforgettable. It's one of the best hot drinks at Starbucks for those avoiding milky and sugary hot drinks, and tends to be most popular with older Starbucks drinkers. Cappuccino. A cappuccino is another classic Starbucks hot drink available in every store year-round. It has a strong, slightly bitter taste, but the layer of milk foam helps to take the edge off. This gives it a silky smooth texture that makes it popular with some younger Starbucks drinkers. Starbucks makes their cappuccino by pouring milk foam over a double espresso. It's a good keto Starbucks option because there's no sugar, and you can use an alternative milk if you're dairy-free. Many people choose to add sugar to sweeten it, but if you have it straight up, there are 140 calories and 150 milligrams of caffeine in a single serving. The Starbucks cappuccino is one of the best hot drinks at Starbucks, and it's available everywhere, and you can walk into any store and order it without even having to look at the menu. Honey Almond Milk Flat White. The Flat White has been around for decades, but Starbucks only started offering it in 2015. But it has quickly become one of the best hot drinks at Starbucks. It looks and has a similar texture to latte coffee drinks, but slight differences in the brewing technique, and the espresso shot makes flat whites noticeably smoother. They are made using a ristretto base. This is very similar to espresso, but the hot water is forced through more quickly. Then it's topped with steam milk, which creates a microfoam layer. This actually causes espresso to rise through the foam, so that there's a coffee taste throughout the drink. It's served with whole milk and without any sugar or sweeteners, and there are 170 calories and 130 milligrams of caffeine in a serving. You can choose to change the milk to a plant-based alternative if you have a specific dairy restriction. Many people enjoy the texture and strength of a flat white but prefers something sweeter. The honey almond milk flat uses steamed almond milk and a honey blend to sweeten it. The almond milk adds a nuttiness to the drink which complements the honey and makes a great dairy-free option. There are 180 calories and 140 milligrams of caffeine in the almond milk variation, and you should be able to order this straight off the menu. White chocolate mocha. The toasted white chocolate mocha is probably the sweetest Starbucks drink on the menu. It's the perfect choice for those who enjoy the rich flavors of chocolate paired with espresso, but we'd say it's closer to a dessert than a coffee. The Starbucks white mocha is made by blending espresso white chocolate sauce and steamed milk, and is then topped with whipped cream and chocolate curl layers on top of the whipped cream. There are 408 calories, 49 grams of sugar, and 150 of caffeine in a single serving. You can change the milk in the toasted white chocolate mocha to a plant-based alternative to make it dairy-free and switch to sugar-free syrup to lower the sugar content. You can also ask for decaf, but you're probably better off just ordering a Starbucks white hot chocolate instead. Just bear in mind that there's no dairy-free whipped cream, so you have to have this hot chocolate coffee without if you're vegan or lactose intolerant. It's served at 150 to 160 degrees, but the whipped cream helps to cool down the toasted white chocolate mocha down, so it should be drinkable pretty quickly. The white chocolate mocha is one of the best hot drinks at Starbucks for those who need a big sugar and caffeine boost, and will definitely put a smile on your face and entertain you taste buds on a cold winter's day. Blonde vanilla latte. If you like a classic latte, then a Starbucks blonde vanilla latte is probably going to be right up your alley. It's made using the Starbucks signature light roast blonde espresso, giving it a higher acidity and a sweeter taste. This combined with a vanilla syrup makes it lighter, more delicate, and great for drinking year-round. It's made with Starbucks blonde espresso drink base, stale milk, and a light layer of foam on top. It's often served with a layer of whipped cream on top too. You can customize it with any type of milk and even add extra vanilla syrup or espresso if you want to change the taste. In a standard blonde espresso vanilla latte, there are 190 calories, 18 grams of sugar, and 170 milligrams of caffeine. This is one of the best hot drinks at Starbucks for those who love really smooth, silky, and sweet caffeinated drinks. Pumpkin Spice Latte. No list will be complete without the Starbucks signature Pumpkin Spice Latte. This is the ultimate tribute to Thanksgiving, and every year picture of Pumpkin Spice Lattes tends across social media when it's released. It has a surprisingly complex flavor that mirrors the even popular pumpkin pie with a spicy but sweet taste. It also has a surprisingly big hit of coffee from the espresso base. A Starbucks Pumpkin Spice Latte is made by mixing flavors of pumpkin, cinnamon, dolce syrup, clove, and nutmeg, which are then mixed with espresso and steamed milk. It's then topped with whipped cream and extra pumpkin pie spices on top of the whipped cream. In the grande, there are 390 calories, 50 grams of sugar, and 150 milligrams of caffeine. You can customize the pumpkin spice latte with a dairy-free alternative milk if you like, but it does dramatically change the taste, so we recommend ordering it straight up. It's generally only available between October and December, so make sure you don't miss it. Chai tea latte. Starbucks has a wide range of hot teas to choose from, but their chai tea latte makes a great change from your usual honey, citrus, menthe, or green tea options. Chai tea lattes are hugely popular with teenagers because of their unique flavor and texture. The taste is certainly not for everyone, but we think the tea with the spices gives it a warming effect, making it perfect for a cold winter's night. Chai tea latte is made by combining black tea with cinnamon, cloves, and their unique spice mix. It's then mixed with a steamed milk and foam, so it has a similar texture to a latte. There are 240 calories, 42 grams of sugar, and 95 milligrams of caffeine in a single serving. The Starbucks chai tea latte actually works really well with plant-based milks, and this is a great coffee alternative for those on a dairy-free diet. It's the only non-coffee Starbucks drink with a reasonable hit of caffeine and makes a good alternative to pick you up when you need a boost. If you're looking for a more intense alternative to your honey citrus mint tea, then this is one of the best hot drinks at Starbucks for you. Toffee nut latte. Toffee nut flavor blends so perfectly with coffee, so it's no surprising Starbucks has a hot drink that combines them. The rich and buttery toffee mixes with espresso to give it a sweet but deep taste that's bolder than most other sweet lattes. It's generally only released around Christmas, and it's a favorite with young and old Starbucks drinkers alike. The Starbucks toffee nut latte is made with an espresso-based mix with steam milk and toffee nut syrup. It's then topped with whipped cream and toffee nut sprinkles to complete the Christmassy look and taste. There are 266 calories, 20 grams of sugar, and 113 milligrams of caffeine in a single serving, and it makes a brilliant winter warmer in the holiday season. Want to make your toffee nut latte into a snickerdoodle hot cocoa? Add in some cinnamon dolce latte syrup, white mocha sauce, and some extra cinnamon dolce topping to this toffee nut latte to make it a hot drink that's just like snickerdoodle cookie. Peppermint hot chocolate. Peppermint and chocolate is another perfect pairing, and this is a delicious alternative to a regular Starbucks hot chocolate. The peppermint flavor makes it slightly lighter and gives you the smell and taste of Christmas in a cup. This is another limited edition drink that you'll probably only find in the Starbucks menu around November and December. A Starbucks peppermint hot chocolate is made by blending mocha sauce, peppermint syrup, and steamed milk, and it's then topped with whipped cream and chocolate curls layered on top of the whipped cream. There are 440 calories and 56 grams of sugar in a serving, but no caffeine, so it's suitable for people of all ages. You can also switch to alternative milk without impacting the flavor too much if you want to cut out the dairy. Cinnamon Dolce Latte. Starbucks makes good use of cinnamon in their menu, and you can see why. The Cinnamon Dolce Latte has a very sweet taste but a slight hint of spice running through it. It's designed to cut through the heavy milk texture of the latte and give you some strong flavor along with a bit of caffeine boost. This drink is made by combining espresso, steamed milk, and cinnamon dolce syrup. It's then topped with whipped cream and a cinnamon dolce syrup topping to make it even sweeter. There are 340 calories, 40 grams of sugar, and 150 milligrams of caffeine in each serving, though you can cut down slightly on the calories by asking for sugar-free syrup. Sugar Cookie Creme secret menu. With a name like Sugar Cookie Creme, you know this is going to be a sweet one. This Starbucks drink isn't on the main menu, but you can order it simply enough by asking for a steamed oat milk with sugar cookie syrup added in. The slightly nutty taste of the oat milk is essential for this one and makes it a great sugary Starbucks drink for those avoiding dairy. The sugar cookie syrup used in this drink has all the flavors that remind you of your childhood. The richness of the milk just adds to that. And because there's no caffeine, this drink is especially popular with kids. There are 250 calories and 28 grams of sugar in a serving, but it's the perfect treat for young Starbucks drinkers. Caramel Brulee Hot Chocolate Secret Menu. Caramel Brulee is about as sweet as it can get, so when you're pairing that with a Starbucks hot chocolate, you know it's going to be a treat. The sweet but slightly bitter flavor of the caramel gives the drink a rich taste, and it's one that makes you feel full and satisfied afterward. To order a Caramel Brulee Hot Chocolate, you'll need to ask for a hot chocolate with added mocha syrup and caramel brulee syrup. 1 pump of each is usually enough, but you can always add more caramel drizzle on top if you're feeling indulgent. There are 420 calories and 56 grams of sugar in a single serving of this drink, but there's no caffeine. This isn't an excellent option for those on a diet, but if you're looking for the ultimate sweet Starbucks hot drink, the secret menu option is for you. Chai Apple Tea Secret Menu. Not all Starbucks are calming and refreshing like the honey citrus mint tea. And the secret menu chai apple is very different. A chai apple tea is a popular twist on the regular chai latte with a bit of added caramel apple spice flavors. We all know that apple and cinnamon pair beautifully, and this Starbucks drink captures both flavors to give you some sweet warmth in every mouthful. It's most popular around Halloween and Thanksgiving and makes a good alternative to a pumpkin spice latte for those who don't enjoy the taste of coffee. The mixture of the caramel apple spice and chai gives you a double hit of cinnamon along with other spices, and just the smell of it will warm you up. There are about 400 calories and 72 grams of sugar in a single serving, so beware if you're giving this caramel apple chai drink to kids because they'll be bouncing off the walls. Spice Apple Pie Secret Menu. The Spice Apple Pie isn't available on the regular Starbucks menu, but you can order it year-round from any store. The look, smell, and taste of this drink just screams autumn, and it's the ultimate comfort drink in the cold months. It's made with passion tango tea, steamed apple juice, cinnamon dolce syrup, whipped cream, and a crunchy graham cracker topping. There are roughly 200 calories and 52 grams of sugar in a serving, but a lot of this comes from the apple juices, so there's not much you can do to lower it. The combination of sweet and tart flavors of the apple with a spicy cinnamon topping makes this a really unique, refreshing, and warming drink. To order a spiced apple pie, ask your barista for half passion tango tea, half steamed apple, 4 pounds of cinnamon dolce syrup, with whipped cream and crushed graham crackers on top. You can also ask for some extra dolce cinnamon syrup on top if you like it sweeter.